Hi, everybody. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia up in Canada. So if this is one of your first times joining me through YouTube, welcome. Also, make sure that you do subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll get notified immediately every time I do go live. And also, if you're joining me through my Facebook, if you're joining me through my Facebook group and you haven't given StreamYard permission, I won't know who's making comments until after I do my live. But if you're joining me through my page, I will see who you are. In any event, welcome. I am sorry that I had to change my regular time. I like to keep things as consistent as I can, but life happens, right? So today what we're going to do is we're going to play with a bunch of new stuff. Stuff I haven't even really played with. It's been in, I did get it within the last month or two, but I wanted to show you something. And it's actually quite fun to play with. I know when I look at alphabet sets, hello, Lorraine. When I look at alphabet sets, I go, oh, another alphabet set. Do I need one? Of course I do. So in any event, let me go down and I'm going to show you what we're going to be playing with today. This is called Alphabest. And it's really kind of neat because it has all the alphabet, it has numbers, and of course it has all of our other alphabets with different, like the graph signs, the circumflex signs, and that sort of stuff for our different languages as well. And also it has some really neat, different sort of things on here. And it has a punch to go with it. Honestly, I'm a sucker for any kind of a punch, but this is such a neat punch. It kind of reminds me of a tag punch that we had years and years ago. So, like I say, I think this is going to be fun to play with. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed it. All right. Another thing that I thought I'd bring out is I don't think I've ever used my in color designer series paper as much as I've used this particular year. I've been using the new in colors. Last year in colors. These are the Bright collection. And you get 40 sheets. And they're amazing. I love the polka dots. I love the plaid, the flowers, and the stripes. So we're going to be using some of the stripes today. I think we're going to be using some of the flowers, but I'm going to use the Coastal Cabana color. And I'm staying away from my polka dots, which is very unusual for me. So awesome. Thanks so much, Dolores. You're so kind. All right. So we're going to use that as well. And also, I'm going to show you where this Alphabest is. This Alphabest is on page 115 at the annual catalog. Gives you some really cute ideas. If you're a bit of a scrapbooker, it's kind of a neat idea, but I think it goes that much further than just scrapbooking. I think you can, because it's so small, it's going to look great on cards as well. And like I say, you buy the two of them together, you save 10% as a bundle. So anyways, like I say, I enjoyed that one. All right, I have my stuff here. Oh, there's a few other things that we're going to use. I'll just show you those as we go along. I have my kit. And of course, now I'm very hesitant to take stuff out from my kit because I tend to lose the stuff. So we have our Coastal Cabana. And I don't use this color much, but I love this color. I don't know why. So it's just a regular card base. It is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and we'll fold into the mountain. Hello. It's good to see some people. Maybe this is a better time to go live. I'm not sure. I know it kind of breaks up my day when I go live that late. All right, so I do have a piece of designer series paper, and this is the one with the flowers. And what I had done was I had taken my deckled rectangle dies, these ones, and I had cut this designer series paper from it. Do you remember those deckled scissors? These are really nice decals. And then I went and I cut this from the rest of it. And I'm going to use the stripe part on there. And this one happens to be 5 1/4 by 3 inches, 3 1/4. Oh, good heavens, I can't even measure. About 3 1/8. Not that that measurement is a big deal on the measurement. And then I also have a piece of basic white. Now, am I gonna? can't remember how I was going to do this. Yeah, I think I'll have this basic white on here. And then I'm thinking that this is how it's going to go, is like, nope, you know what? I think this went monochromatic because I am doing a monochromatic card. So I cut one of the deckled rectangles out of one of them, and I've also got it deckled rectangles in there. So I think this one is the third largest decal. It's the one that measures 3 inches, and then this one measures 2.5 inches. And then I'm also using my tailored tags. I love these. These are a great thing to, it's a better time for you. Well, Lorraine, I know that you do walks. So, you know, it just so happened that they couldn't change my time. So now they've changed my appointments to the afternoon. So I'll probably go back. I'll probably go back to the mornings, unfortunately. But the nice thing about it is you can always watch on replay. All right. So on this piece here, I thought maybe I should go back to what I was saying. But on this piece here, I thought, well, it's kind of just meshing in. And that's what monochromatic cards do. But I thought I'd bring out this new embossing folder. It's called Let's Celebrate. So you have a congratulations one, and then you also have happy birthday ones. So I thought I'd use this on this piece. And the beauty of these ones, they fit into the mini cut and emboss. So I'm actually going to run that through on the mini cut and emboss. So let me just bring that in. So I have a level 1 plate. And the beauty of this is you can look onto the plates and see how the sandwiches go. And this is for a regular embossing folder. So I'm going to go with a 3. So let's just run that through. Runs through really easily. It almost feels like it's not embossing. We hope it's embossed. Yes, it's embossed. Just something to add a bit of texture to the card. So oops, let's just take that one out of the way. And I'm going to add a tiny bit more texture to this card. Oh, Ina, I haven't seen you for a while. Anyways, I'm going to take, this is just a painter's sanding block. And I want these words to kind of show up. So I'm just, our designer series paper is white cord. So by doing this, see how that's now gone, and it's got the stripes behind, and it also shows up the words a little bit better. Right, so we're going to use that, and I think we're going to just put that on with glue. And it would have looked totally different if I had done it on the flower side as well. I tend to go more for the flower side than the stripe side. So I thought I should switch that up a little bit today. Actually, it's quite funny. When I woke up this morning, this was not at all what I was going to use. I come up with some ideas and then I go, no, I want to do it. Do you do that? Do you figure? Oh, I'm so bad. Anyways, we're going to put that one like that. We're going to put this like this. And then I have this tag, like I started to say, it's from the tailored tags. And I'm going to put that up there like that. So I'm kind of just doing a card that goes all over the place. This will be for my middle. So I am coming in with this piece here. It's just a spare piece. And now what I want to do is I want to start doing some stamping with these letters. Now, in some ways, I really wish, nice. There's some ways that I really wish that I could, we had duplicate letters, but it'll be okay. So I'm going to do a happy birthday card. So I've already lined these up, and you notice I've spread them out. And the reason I've spread them, and I'm hoping I've spread them out long enough, this is not going to be lining up in a particular way because I'm going to use that punch. But I think that's going to be far enough apart that I can stamp and cut them out with the emboss, or out with the punch. So I'm going to use Bermuda Bay. I find that by using Bermuda Bay with Coastal Cabana or Pool Party, that what happens is it shows up a little bit better, or it yeah, it gives more of a contrast. So I'm coming in with my paper piecing mat, and then let's just ink that part up. We're going to have to do another P on here. So let's just go like that. And I'm going to take this P off, and we're going to do another P. You know what? I think I'll put it over on the other side, and you'll understand why I'm doing this way. All right. Then on this stamp set are some really neat backgrounds to the cards. So I've got the floral. I thought maybe I could use some of the floral. So it's a very subtle floral. And I'm going to come in with my pool party. Hello, Norma. Oops. And I'm just going to take this, and this is going to line up. I'm going to have to line it up. But see how nice that goes? Now, I think originally I was going to switch all of these up and do different ones, but I think I'll do them all the same. Make it easier for me. And then just like that. You see where I'm going with this? Now, another thing that I wanted to do was on the bottom of this tag, I want to go like, do I want to go happy birthday, or do I want to go happy birthday? And you know, I couldn't find a birthday stamp that I really thought would be good. So I've got the party puffins, and this way I could go happy birthday, or I could just go birthday, but I think I'm going to go happy birthday. So I have that on this block. I'm going to use Bermuda Bay again, and I'm hoping I'm going to get this straight. Let me just double check to make sure that it's straight on there. Well, it's not a straight stamp anyways, but I want to kind of put that not in the middle. I want to kind of put that down off to the right side a bit. So we have our happy birthday on there. Now, for these parts here, I think I've got that there for now. I then have to come in, and I just need to cut these off because it's going to be easier to punch if I have it cut down. And same with this one. I think I'll just, well, we'll leave that one for now. So I'll just come in with my punch, and we're just going to punch this out. Let's see. See, isn't that pretty? I love it with that floral thing back there. Whoops. I cut this the wrong way. It's okay. We can cut. All right. Let's go on this side. Now I'm just going to have to cut those off. Lorraine says that she's looked at this a couple of times. Maybe she does need to get it. You know, it's a cutie. I think you can do some amazing things with this. I think I've just started using it. You know, it'd be kind of neat to do it as a monogram for a really cute little table gift maybe, or a place card gift. That would be kind of fun. That just gave me an idea. All right. Okay. So we've got that like that. So now what I want to do is I want to put these onto here. So happy. Now, there is a key way to line this up. What you could do is not line it up. You could just do it where it's any which way. So we could do it like that, where it doesn't have to be even. Now, that might be the best way to do it if you're a bit nervous about it. The other way that you could do it is that you could turn around and draw a line on it, which, you know what, I think I'll do that. So I'm just going to grab a pencil and I'm going to grab a ruler. And I want to see how far down I want to have this happy. Oops. And then there's also another way that I could put it onto my ruler and lay it down that way too. But I think that's about where I want it. So I'm just going to do a light mark on there. And then I'm going to come in with the P first. And that's the middle P. Now I had my take a pick tool. They are. And they're called Alphabest. I think they're cute. I really do. Now, I probably should have used a big dimensional, but I'm going to use 2 small ones. I'm going to do that on all of them. But let's get this first P in the middle. Now, do I want to be that anal? You know what? I'm just going to put it down and then we're going to work around it. So it's going to go there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill these parts next. And you know what would be a really neat effect? You see how I've done this? I might just want to go ahead and have it where it's up and down. Let's do that. Something totally different, right? So I think I'll put the dimensionals on the H and the Y. I tend to do an awful lot of stamping on the fly. Nothing turns out the way that you expect it to, right? You tend to work on it a little bit better. Now, should I maybe put that where it's down and up? What do you think? I'm going to come in with this. We're going to get this way anyways. And then what I'm going to do then, and you could put this on with tweezers, would be really nice. Put that right about there. So, amazing. Now you might change your mind. You know, it's a cute set. It's really a cute set. See, now I could do that where it's up and down, and you can't really see that too much here. Let me just move this one in just a tad. I can leave that where they're popped up or that they're even with the card or the tag. So you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit different. And I do not know where my tweezers are. Well, we're going to have to just do this way. So I'm going to have this down where it's a little bit lower. I should show you what it looks like if I've got it here. This is with the polka dot stamp behind it. Just check this. It's so cute. See it with polka dots? I like cute. I like small little things like this, I think. And of course, I like little fiddly things as well. So that's how I would line this up. So on here, you see where it's different levels, and that just adds a tiny bit more to the particular card. So not just a regular card, we're just going to doll it up a bit. All right, so I'm just going to put my speckled rectangle there, speckled rectangle there, and then I can go ahead and put this behind there. All right, so let's go ahead and glue that on. And I'm going to actually also, let's go this way. I'm going to put some ribbon or some string in there. In the tag part. Let's just do that like that. This could even be a card sketch. All right, so I have this, and I also have this pool party sheer ribbon that we can go ahead and use. So I'd really like to have it double. It doesn't show that much. So let's see. I'm going to see if it'll go through doubled. Not sure if it will or not. So I have all these thoughts that I go, why don't I do this? So, all right, so I'm just going to put that through the back side. Oh, okay, that'll work. All right, now what I want to do is I want to grab something. And I'm not sure what we have that I could use other than this. And because, oh, that won't work. Have to almost go to a twine. Oh, I know. I have the Essentials baker's twine. I can use that. That is still available. So I'm just going to come like this, and I'm going to wrap this around there. Like I say, I wanted it to show the ribbon. Let's just move that out of the way for now. Yeah, I think this could be for any gender, actually any age too, really. You could make this into a masculine card by using neutral tones and some other designer series paper. You could do it. You could go happy anniversary. It could be happy, I don't know, it could be almost happy anything. That's just thinking of one word. Like I say, I think this would, okay, let's do that. Just going to cut that. Bring the card back in. And then we'll just cut this a little bit more. And then what I want to do is I doubled that up. So I just want to cut that on an angle so that it's all there. I'm going to have to give that a haircut because it's a little bit too long. There we go. Now I'm going to come in with my dimensionals. And I hope I've got my big ones here. Got my big black ones. All right. So I've got dimensionals in here. All right. So I'm just going to use the strips. I'm going to put one across here. Put that in the middle so it doesn't dip. Let's put this here. There we go. Now we can go put that like that. And then we have to put something on the inside. And you know what would have been really good is this designer series paper. I don't think I've got any of that left. No, I used the whole strip of that. So what I could do is I'm going to come in actually with these charming sentiments, and I'm going to use the one that says wishing you the happiest of birthdays. So just come and use that. I say that all the time. I really like that sentiment. So let's just go put that there. I'm going to put that on with, we're going to stamp that with Bermuda Bay. Oh my goodness. I think this has just opened up a can of worms for me for different things that you can make with this. I think it's going to be one of those ones that is very neutral, but you could do so many different things with it. Yeah, it's cute. Okay, this is a photopolymer stamp set, so I'm just want to make sure that's straight. And let's just put that like that. And if we wanted to kind of make it so it's more monochromatic, I could come in with my Coastal Cabana and I could sponge a little bit on there. But you know what? I think I'll just leave that like that. Put that in there. And of course, then we also have to use embellishments, right? Hello, Mo from Toronto. Are you in Toronto or are you staying in Pickering with your sister? Let's just put that there. And what I think would go great with these are these glossy dots, because these are not in the typical new colors. Or would them, wonder if that would be good, or if these solid faceted gems. Let's see. I think maybe these ones might be better. No, you don't have to worry about it, because like I say, you could have done this happy going any which way that you wanted to. So let's see. These are matte dots. So let's see how they're going to look. These are Pool Party, but I think they'll work okay. Oh, I think I'm going to like those. First time using them. There. And there. These solid faceted gems come in Balmy Blue, Night of Navy. This is Blushing Bride. This is Melon Mambo. This is Pool Party. And then this one, I like it because it's got something in Mossy Green, or is that Evening Evergreen? I think it says Mossy Green in the catalog. All right. So there's my card. Totally different than what I thought was going to happen. Right. Oh, awesome. Well, hello, Allie, too. So let me just switch this down. So hopefully you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. We used the Alphabest and the punch. A lot of fun with punch. I love punches. I also used the TaylorMade tags and the deckled frames. And then, of course, we used those solid faceted gems. So, and I don't know. Oh, and also what else I used was the embossing folder. So, and then just rough that up just a bit. So anyways, I hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow at 4:30 Pacific time. That's when I'm going to be doing my weekly technique series that I'm starting to do. I'm starting off with very, very simple techniques because this was geared more for the beginner stampers. But guess what? It just reminds you that you can do a very, very simple technique and then go on and you could step it up as well. And then again on Wednesday, we have our mystery challenge. So I hope that you can catch me. And you know what? Have a great day. Remember to create, because it's great for the soul. Bye for now.